minus 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they're about to kiss. Okay, welcome to Testify. This is Testify TV. This is Randy, and today's the love connection. We're gonna. This is this is Terry
Hi.
and Vince.
Hi.
We're in Calgary, coming to you live in Calgary, and I was at a conference with them, and they said, "Hey, that guy's homeless. Come sleep on our couch." I was like, "Okay." Anyway, God said, "Stay with these guys." So they've got a testimony of how they met. It's a God story. And there you go.
All right.
Go for it.
Well, I met my wife in the year 2000 by giving her a hug. I didn't know who she was at the time. We discovered it several months later after we were married. And I know that sounds kind of funny as you hear this right now, but you know what? We're going to tell you the story of how this got developed. I used to go to Springs Church in Winnipeg, and where Pastor Leon Fontaine had a singles conference at one of the hotels. This is, well, quite a while ago. This is before 1998, and I kept some of the resource materials, went over them, and had a renewal of the mind in regards to what I wanted, and I had a great desire that I wanted in a wife, and well, I'll tell you, I wrote them all down, and when I was writing them down in January of 2000, the Spirit of the Lord came over me with such joy and peace, and it said right on to every single point, and well, anyway, that's one of the things that went on before I met my wife. I had an aunt, and she was very dear to me, like a mother that I never had, and thank God for her. I tell you, wow, I'm so glad I have her in my life. Anyway, nevertheless, she died in April of 2000, and well, that's when I met my wife, but I didn't know it. I know this when you hear this full story, you're gonna chill out. You're gonna chill, and you're saying, "Whoa!" And I'm telling you, you know what? Everybody we speak to and share the story with,
It
well,
gave me shivers.
it's the chills. And I'm telling you, yeah.
Okay, so
here we go.
So maybe now we can hear a little bit of Terry's side of it, because this is kind of what I heard, and then
Yeah,
so.
we were telling Randy how we met, and I was working in intensive care in 2000, April of 2000, and I remember this so vividly because you just don't forget this. I've seen a lot of life and death issues, and the decision was to take a woman off of life support. We've done everything we can, multi-system organ failure, and there's nothing else we could do. So basically we did that. I removed her from life support. I remember her sister. I remember her brother being at the bedside, and I remember her. And anyways, that was the end of it. And then on my shift in that evening, after supper time, this guy comes up. He's asking for this woman that I just removed from life support and is in the morgue. And I thought, oh, I had to break the news to him. So I told him, well, I was really, really sorry, but she had passed away, and that I was so sorry that nobody had even phoned him. And he just started crying, and he asked me for a hug, and he started snotting all over me. And I thought, holy doodle, like you just don't, you remember stuff like that.
No boundaries though.
No, like
Just joking. Keep going.
So like that stands out in your mind. You don't forget stuff like that. Anyways, that was April of 2000. By the summer of 2000, I was at a singles group, and we had this. What do you call that again? When you drive around the city looking for things?
Confusion?
Treasure hunt. Yeah. No, not confusion. And so, anyways, we're on a treasure hunt, and I meet Vince, and he's with another guy. And they're bombing around the city looking for bulrushes and pansies, and both of them don't even know what bulrushes and pansies are. And I thought, what kind of guys are these? By the fall of 2000, he asked me out for coffee, and we're talking about the Holy Spirit and God issues. It was really, really good. And then by 2003, 3 years later, we get married. 3 months after we're married, he starts telling me about his aunt, how she was a mother to him, so loving, and wished that I could have met his aunt, and then he said that how nobody in his family told him that she had died. I warned him, and he had gone to the hospital to go visit her and was told by a nurse that she had passed away, and he just broke down and asked for a hug, and I said, Vince, that was me. Like
Yeah.
it was just, I had shivers all over me when I realized that that was my husband that I'd met 3 years prior, but I didn't know them. It was like I had scales in my eyes, and I had gone to the same church as this guy since 1996, and yet was oblivious. I didn't have a revelation that that was my husband. It, it was really, it was almost like we were predestined to have met that way.
Yeah.
It was really neat, but it was
Totally.
weird that 3 months after we were married, which is like 3 years, 3 months after I had taken his aunt off life support, I realized that that was my husband. That's how we met.
Does that
Wow.
give you a chill?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's an amazing story. Do you ever like forget he's your husband and then like not recognize him?
No,
That's just a joke.
no,
I'm just
no.
joking. And anyway, thank you. Thanks for that story. Anyway, sorry, there's no theme music. I'm traveling, and this isn't my computer. So, anyway,
We love you, Randy.
I wonder what the playback is like to see where we can.
well, we're gonna watch it. Hang on.
Okay. Okay.